History has been altered and defined through huge advancements in technology. Technology has finally caught up with personal finance. Introducing the most advanced personal financial program ever created. Through this program, people everywhere are now able to get out of debt and build wealth virtually on autopilot. This smart software system is programmed with a vast number of the most effective financial strategies ever created. Banks have benefited from these debt reduction and wealth building strategies for decades. Finally, you can use these same financial strategies to your benefit to get out of debt and build wealth in just a fraction of the normal time. After your initial setup, the system begins analyzing your existing financial picture and lifestyle 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In the same manner as your vehicle GPS is programmed to do, this system automatically analyzes and recalculates your most efficient path to financial freedom as changes occur in your day-to-day financial life. Everything you'll need to monitor and control your personal finances can be accomplished simply by viewing these 3 boxes and using these 4 tabs. First, we would like to call your attention to the financial dashboard. The dashboard displays the progress you're making on your debt payoff at a glance. The individual boxes of the dashboard are called dashlets. The dashlets can be changed to display additional information, as we can see here. As you will see later, our example client John and Rebecca Jones were scheduled to pay back over $231,677 in interest over a 30-year period. As you can see by the dashlets display, John and Rebecca are now on schedule to pay off in 8.9 years versus 30 years and pay back only $64,809 versus $231,677 in mortgage interest alone. That's an interest savings of over $165,000. John and Rebecca Jones are able to accomplish all of this, and they did not have to refinance their existing mortgage, increase their current income, or change their current lifestyle. While the dashlets allow you to monitor multiple points of progress at any time, these 4 tabs make navigating and monitoring your personal finances as easy as point and click. The action plan is preloaded to provide you with the following: a 3-month at-a-glance display of your current financial situation, visual prompts and reminders telling you where your money is coming from and where your money is going, intuitive programming to recalculate with your daily changing life in real time with simplicity and ease. The program is designed with the debt elimination and wealth accumulation strategies already programmed into the system to keep you on track, saving money, eliminating debt, and accumulating wealth, now and for your future. The Budget tab allows you to automatically add or remove income or living expenses, track your progress through any given month, categorize and subcategorize each budgeted item, separate business from personal income and expenses. No longer do you need to worry about running complex calculations, spreadsheets, and coordinating multiple account registers. The Budget section enables you to know exactly where you are financially at all times from one convenient location. The Accounts tab intuitively enables you to add and remove any bank accounts or loans, view your account details such as account balance, rate, term, type, and more, display existing and potential assets, conveniently update all of your accounts from any financial institution automatically. Now you can automatically view all of your accounts from one central location, as if each account was serviced and managed from the same banking institution. No more juggling accounts. No more stress over, did I pay that bill? No more late fees, and no more worry. And the 4th tab, the Report tab, displays your progress from the beginning of the program, automatically displays all of your interest rates, calculates your interest earned and paid, charts your potential wealth accumulation, and provides the needed information for tax time. At last, you can automatically track and display in detail the progress you are making toward debt elimination and wealth accumulation with simplicity and ease. Now that you are a little more familiar with the dashlets and the 4 navigation tabs, we would like to give you a glimpse of the program in action by introducing you to our sample client John and Rebecca Jones and some typical scenarios that occur with daily financial situations. John and Rebecca have been on the program now for 3 months. Before John and Rebecca started on the program, they had 30 years left to pay on their mortgage. They also have a car loan, a signature loan, and a student loan. To To remind you, John and Rebecca were on schedule to pay $231,677 in mortgage interest over 30 years. As you can see, with the program, John and Rebecca are now scheduled to be paid off in 8.9 years versus 30 years, and now only have $64,809 left in interest to pay versus $231,677, and after being on the program for only 3 months, have already saved $25,689 in interest over their standard schedule. The dashboard displays the elimination of all their debt, not just their mortgage. Pay raises and decreases are a typical occurrence in our daily financial life. We would like to show you how the system reacts to a seemingly small raise in pay. Rebecca has been working for the same retailer for some time. She is informed that she is receiving a promotion and a pay raise. Her new position will be as supervisor, and she will go from a semi-monthly pay schedule to bi-weekly pay schedule. This means she will now have 26 paychecks a year instead of 24. She will also receive a $15.18 increase per check. In the past, if Rebecca made more money, she would typically, that's right, spend more money. But with the program, Rebecca can now see how small changes in income can drastically affect her overall financial picture. As you can see, the dashboard is now displaying 8.0 years to pay off and only $58,298 in interest remaining. That's almost another year saved and over $6,500 in additional interest savings. How powerful is that? What could you do with the money saved by eliminating nearly a year of debt payments on top of the years you are already saving? We can all agree, without the program, Rebecca never would have calculated what that pay increase would have meant to her overall financial strategy. Is this something you would like to have taken the time to figure out for yourself? Is this something you would have done on your own? It makes you wonder what the impact of your seemingly unimportant daily financial decisions are, like cost of eating out frequently. Well, let's find out together. John, on his way to work every morning, stops for a coffee and a snack, and usually eats lunch out. We will say that totals about $50 a week and about $200 a month. Say that John wants to see how much money and time he will save using the program, simply by eating breakfast at home and bringing a lunch to work. Say that saves John $150 per month. As we can see, the result of this seemingly small change is that John and Rebecca would knock off an additional 5 months of debt payments and would save almost another $4,000 in interest just by making this minor improvement to their spending habits. Most individuals are unaware of the impact seemingly small or insignificant financial decisions they make every day have on their plans for the future. Whether that be planning for the kids to go to college, buying an investment property, or just preparing for a comfortable retirement, every financial decision we make has impact, some decisions more than others. The dashboard is currently displaying 7.5 years to pay off and $54,474 in interest remaining. John and Rebecca are considering ordering a new bed set from a catalog for one of the kids' bedrooms. In the past, the typical consideration would be, can we afford the payment? Or do we have the money on hand for the purchase? Most consumers never take the time, nor do they have the ability to figure out what the impact of each buying decision has on their current or future financial health. John and Rebecca will ask the software what the impact could be. By entering a $750 bed set, John and Rebecca will add a new action for their purchase on the action plan. If we take a look at the line item they created in the action plan, we can see a reporting feature for forecasting we call True Cost. True Cost shows the principal amount of that particular item, plus the long-term lost interest savings that transaction will take from their overall debt-free equation. As shown here, the true cost of the bed set works out to be $1,212. This simply reflects the principal amount of $750 plus the interest savings of $462 that will be lost long-term by buying this item. After consulting each other, John and Rebecca decide the purchase is worth the overall cost and decide to purchase the item. At least now, John and Rebecca are making an informed, educated decision looking at the big picture rather than making impulsive financial decisions. This is just one more example of the insightful interest savings capabilities of the program. We want to be clear, the program will eliminate any debt, not just mortgage debt. This means that not only could you have your home and all of your debt paid off in a fraction of the normal time, you could also have additional assets paid off in a fraction of the time. Assets such as rental income properties, a small business, or a vacation home. John and Rebecca have made wonderful progress with their program. And after some forecasting with the program, they've decided to invest in a rental property. The property will have an $899 mortgage payment, and they have secured a renter for $1,200 per month. To see the overall effect of the rental property, they need to add the new property and rental income to their debt-free equation. After entering the rental's basic 30-year mortgage information and the monthly rental income into the program, the dashboard now shows a 9.7-year total payoff versus the previous 7.5-year payoff in the program, which only included their installment debt and their primary mortgage. The dashboard also shows $119,271 in interest remaining versus the previous $54,474 interest remaining in the program. While this does take John and Rebecca a little over 2 years longer to become completely debt-free, they will now have both their installment debt, the primary residence, and their income-generating rental paid for free and clear in 9.7 years. If John and Rebecca had followed the normal 30-year mortgage term on both their primary residence and their rental property, they would have paid a total of $405,435 in combined mortgage interest. Now, by following this cutting-edge program, John and Rebecca's total remaining interest is only $119,271. John and Rebecca now have the knowledge that they will be completely debt-free, including their primary residence, their new rental income property, and their installment debt in only 9.7 years. In closing, it is important to know that as aggressively as this system can eliminate debt, the system also assists you in the aggressive accumulation of wealth. The graph found in the reports section represents what could happen if John and Rebecca Jones were to take the money they no longer have to pay toward debt and simply got a conservative 1% return over the same time frame that they normally would have just been paying off their original 30-year mortgage. As shown on the screen, their potential wealth accumulation could total over $2 million. Not only have John and Rebecca eliminated all their debt in a fraction of the regular time, they've built for themselves a residual income with rental property. They are free and clear on 2 properties and on course for a significant financial nest egg. All of this is done using advanced bank-level security, so you can be assured your information is always protected. As we've witnessed from history, repeating the same process over and over again never achieves different results. If someone showed you how you could be debt-free and building a significant financial nest egg in a fraction of your currently scheduled time, what would that mean to you? Would you take more time for your family, for your community, or simply more time for whatever you want? Now is the time to act on your financial future. With the power of this program, you'll be ready to join the thousands of others just like you that were once burdened with debt, but now have their financial picture strategically analyzed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even while they're asleep. Now that's debt elimination and wealth accumulation on autopilot. As simple as this system is to use, you are also provided with live customer support for any needs you may have. Isn't living in the 21st century great? Get started today to realize just how much this amazing system can change your financial future.